Hey guys, what's up? It's me Omar from BuyMeAnIPhone.com. Today I have another new product I want to show you. This is a product that was sent to me free for review from Spyder, and it is the Spyder PowerShadow i4 battery case and charge sync dock. So this is like an all-in-one combo pack right here, guys. Really awesome product. This works with the iPhone 4 and 4S for AT&T or Verizon, doesn't even matter, or Sprint as well. And so this is the packaging that comes in. Just a side note, this is really cool. It's made of really cool material. I'm kind of geek out when it comes to paper and materials and stuff, but it's like almost has a weird texture to it. Real cool. Real nice packaging though. It gives you all the details about the product right there. Pop it open, it has a little door with Velcro, and it kind of shows you the case right there. So let's go ahead and pop this out and let's talk about this. Now I actually used this case on my vacation, this is probably the perfect time that you would need one of these types of cases when you're traveling a lot, if you're going bouncing back and forth. We just recently went to Disney, and as you can imagine, I was running my phone the whole time using the different apps, the park apps and stuff like that. So I was draining my battery pretty bad the whole time, and I kept this with my phone on the whole trip, and it saved me so many times. So coming along with in the packaging, we have the battery case, we have the dock right here. I'll show you that. A really nice satin texture on this. So we have the case, the dock, and we have the mini USB cable, which is included with it. Not very long, but doesn't need to be super long anyways. So that's what you would use to charge and sync. It comes with some instructions, and please read before use, just kind of like warnings and such as far as that goes. So that's everything that comes with it. So here's the dock, and here's the case. Really lightweight, it's only about 2.6 ounces. Smooth finish, has a real cool satin type of on that plastic. It is plastic, it's polycarbonate, but it has a really nice satin finish to it, real nice. And it's held up really well. It does a really good job of protecting your iPhone as well. I'll show you guys that in a sec when I put the iPhone on here. So the benefit of this, you guys may not be, if you may not be familiar with using battery cases, is you're not always able to sync your iPhone while it's in this. You usually have to take your iPhone out of the case to sync it. You can usually charge it up, like what I just showed you there with the USB. You can usually just charge it while it's in there. But if you want to sync it, you have to take your iPhone out here. Well, the benefit to this is not only can you charge it, but you can also sync it as well, and you can use it with a dock. So it has it comes with the dock. The dock is already shaped to the same shape as the case, and you just pop it right into there. It can be on the side of your bed. It could be at the front of your computer. All you do is pop it in there. It'll start charging, and if it's hooked up to your computer, it'll start syncing it as well. So really nice. The dock has a really good weight to it. It's not cheap or anything. It has rubber on the bottom there so it doesn't slip around or anything, and that can just basically stay on your nightstand or your computer. And so here's the battery case. As you see, it's this battery is 2,000 milliamps. Okay, now to give you guys an idea, the iPhone battery is about 1,400 milliamps. So this will give you a full charge and then some. So if you completely drain your iPhone, which I did on my trip almost every day, if you drain it down to 10, 0, whatever, you turn this on here. All you have to do is hold this button, turns it on, and it'll completely fully charge your iPhone all the way up. And so you'll see it has 4 indicator lights kind of giving you percentages, so 25%, 50%, 75, 100% fully charged. Right now I have 75% life around there. So once you need it, you turn the thing on and it starts to charge it back up. I did notice it did get a little warm while it's doing this at times, but that's just kind of how it is, and most battery cases are like that. But after that, whenever you're done and it's fully charged to wherever you need it to be, you just turn it right back off, hold the button down, and then it'll turn off, and then it'll stop charging your phone. So it won't just sit there and be charging it the whole time. So really nice. And so as you can see there, if you don't have the dock with you and you just want to keep the USB cord, there's a mini port right there. So if you don't want to use a dock, which the dock uses the mini right there in the back, that's where you plug it into there. So for me, I didn't actually take this dock with me on my trip. I only took the case and I just plugged it into here. And I had my the USB cable on one end and then the mini USB on the other. And so I would use this with the cigarette lighter in my car, or when I get to the hotel, plug it into the wall. And I basically never took my phone out of it the whole time. So let's go ahead and pop it in here. Let me show you how this works. So as you can see, there's a little lip right here. You kind of put your finger onto it, and it pops it up. And that's all it is. This is the only piece that you remove off of it. Everything else stays onto here. So you just slip it down, make sure the connector goes into place. It has 2 holes in the bottom there, so that way when you do talk on it or you do get phone calls and use the speakerphone or whatever, it does come through and it works fine. I talked to people while having this case on my phone, and they never complained about not being able to hear me or having any kind of quality issues. And let me slide it into place, and that's it. Once you slide it on, it's pretty good to go. You can obviously tell when it's in your hand, it's a little bit thicker. You can feel it's a little bit thicker, but the weight-wise, it's not too bad. It feels pretty much about the same as using your iPhone, just slightly. I mean, it's only 2.6 ounces. I don't think you can tell that much difference with that. So while your phone is in the case, Get to the top here, standby switch is open, you easily to get to. The headphone jack is pretty small, so if you don't have a small recessed plug type of headphones, you may have to use an adapter to get that to work. And they also have another hole for the secondary microphone. Get to the side, we have one big cutaway. Like I said, this will work with AT&T and the Verizon iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, all different versions of the iPhone 4 and 4S. No matter which one it is, that works fine. Get to the bottom, nothing there. You do have the mini USB plug right there, and it's the port here that works with the dock. But like I said, the speaker and the microphone are right here, so there's 2 slots right there, so you can still talk and hear noise coming out of it, and it still works just fine. There is no lip on it at all, so when you do lay it face down, it pretty much is touching the screen. There's not much anything there protecting it. So for some of you guys, you may like when there's a lip on it. Other people don't like it at all. They don't like that little lip on the case to get in the way of their thumbs when they're using it. So this does not have any lip. It's pretty much flat all the way. Okay. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this does cause some problems with the flash camera. When I was taking pictures at night, the flash tends to bounce out, and because it's so thick, if you can see how thick it is, the flash tends to bounce off the edge of the case, and it will make some of your images kind of messed up. It will fog them up a little bit with light, and it does not look very good. So I didn't have any luck using this case at night when I was taking photographs with using the flash. So that is one thing that may be may make or break it for some of you guys. For me, not the biggest issue. You can always pop off the top and slide the phone up a little bit if you really have to take a flash image. And it's not that difficult to do because it comes off pretty easily. And you can do that and take a picture like that, and when you're done, slide back into place. Not the best way to do it, but for me, I'd rather have a backup battery than have something I could take flash photos with. That's just me personally. So this retails for $90. Really, I think a really good quality, a really good value, because there's battery cases out there that don't include a dock that cost almost that much. But for 2,000 milliamps, I think that's really awesome. So you get the dock and you get the case. And 2,000 milliamps will give you 8 hours of extra talk time, 11 hours of video time, 44 hours of music playback. So guys, I definitely recommend you checking this out. If you want to see Spyder's products, you can go to Spyder, it's SPYDER style.com, and that's where you can check out this product on their website. And like I said, I definitely recommend you using it. Like I said, I used this on my trip at Disney. I used it for 6-7 straight days, and I never took my phone out of it. I always kept it inside the backup battery. No issues at all. I was able to sync. I was able to charge it up, and didn't have any problems. Like I said, the biggest issue I had was the flash, but I was willing to deal with that just so I had the backup battery with me. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and post those below. I'll do my best to get back to you. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at Omar Correa. If you want to follow us on the site on Twitter, you can follow us at Buy Me an iPhone. I'll see you guys in the next video review.